Morning, sir. How are you?
You alright?
Not too bad.
Are you on the phone again?
No, I'm not on the phone, sir.
Oh, okay. The reason I asked, mate, is obviously someone's just told me.
Yeah. Well, first of all, sir, could you just answer? Can you just identify who you are, sir?
Oh, I'm wearing shoulder numbers, mate. I'm PC Jackson. I work at this police station.
Yeah, but you must have a collar number.
Oh yeah, I've got a shoulder. Yeah, I've got an arm number. There you go.
So,
there you go.
Sorry, is it the long number? Okay, 5846 CO. Okay.
Yes.
No worries, sir.
Well, I've got him stopped now, mate. Right, cheers.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Right, mate. The reason I'm asking.
Yep.
Is because police officers work out of here. We're armed police officers, okay? Someone's told us you're filming the back gate.
Yep, I took a shot at the back gate, sir.
Mate, obviously in the current climate with terrorism.
What current climate is it? So, do you suspect me of being a terrorist?
I don't know. I don't know you, do I?
Okay.
So until I come and talk to you.
No, that's fair enough. I understand that you're here to talk to me, sir. And by all means, I welcome the interaction. I was actually hoping to speak to some officers.
Okay, why are you?
Because I'm down here to speak to some officers.
About what?
Whether or not they feel that when an officer actually breaks the law, whether or not they deem that it's appropriate that that officer gets suspended on full pay.
Alright guys, this audit kicks off as the first officer approaches. The auditor wastes no time and puts the big question forward: should cops who break the law be rewarded with full pay while suspended? That's the issue he wants answered. From the very first exchange, tension is already in the air and you can feel this won't be a smooth encounter.
Let you finish, okay?
Go on then, sir. I'll let you.
Now, it's my turn to talk, alright? This police station is closed.
It may be closed, but it's still an operational police station.
Right, listen to me. This police station is closed, okay? If you want to talk to anyone about this sort of stuff, you can go to a police station that's open. I would suggest Bethnal Green.
Okay, well, I will tell you now, sir, okay, I do this all over the country, okay, and I will tell you, if you look at even what you class as a general police station being opened, with the amount of front receptions that have been shut all up and down the country, and that's not down to you, that's down to the powers that be that have actually taken those away, right? Regardless to wherever a police officer is, whether or not it's on the street or wherever, I am entitled to stop and actually talk to whatever police officer is there.
Watch closely. The officer insists the station is closed, trying to shut the conversation down. But the auditor pushes back hard, pointing out that whether closed or not, police officers are still accountable to the public. This clash sets the tone for the rest of the encounter, cops trying to block questions, and the auditor standing firm on his rights.
Because I'm legally entitled to, sir.
Okay, but there must be a reason behind it. Why would you do that?
Well, I've already told you what I'm doing. I don't have to say no more.
Reason you're filming a police station?
Exactly why I said to you, because I wanted to speak to the police, okay?
But that's not a reason to film a police station.
What do you mean? I'm in public, sir.
Okay.
Whatever I wish that I want to record, I can record.
Yeah, but then you're going to
and
be
it is that
stopped,
simple.
aren't you? So do you understand the
But
reason
what am I
you're
going to be?
stopped?
So I'm going to be stopped for doing a lawful activity. Hang on, yes or no? Am I going to be stopped for doing a lawful activity?
You will be stopped if you're filming a police
So
station.
you still didn't answer the question,
Well,
sir.
I'm answering the question,
Am I
but
going
I'm
to be
asking.
stopped for doing a lawful activity?
You're recording a police station.
A lawful activity?
It doesn't matter.
Things are about to spiral as rights get tested on camera. The auditor demands a straight answer. Will he be stopped for doing something lawful, yes or no? The officer sidesteps, refusing to admit the obvious. It's a key moment. The clash between legal rights and authority control is now in plain view, and the tension only sharpens from here.
Record what I want from
you're
public.
wondering why we've
End
come out
of
and stopped
story.
you, and we've come out and told you why we've stopped you. Because you're recording a police station. Every time you come and record a police station, you will be stopped and you'll be spoken to.
Disagree with that. Absolutely disagree.
Well,
I've done this
I'm
all
telling
up
you
and
now,
down.
if you're outside the police station, you will be stopped.
Sir, that's this police station. You said all police stations, okay? Please do not say that because that is not true.
Well, it is. If
Okay?
you're
No, it's
spotted
not.
by a police officer,
No, it's not,
you
sir.
will be spoken
No,
to.
it's not, sir.
It is.
Absolutely
I'm
wrong.
sorry, I have to disagree
Absolutely
with you, sir.
wrong, sir.
Well, I have to
Absolutely
disagree with
wrong.
you, because if you're spotted by a police officer on duty,
Absolutely
which
wrong.
you have been today,
Absolutely
okay,
wrong.
you'll be spoken to by a
Okay,
police officer.
okay, let me ask you this. Was I trying to hide?
Sorry?
Was I trying to hide?
I didn't
No,
say you was trying to
because
hide.
I have nothing to hide.
Okay, that's fine. But
Okay.
I'm just saying to you, you'll be spoken to.
Here the confrontation heats up further. The police claim they'll always stop him if he films stations, while the auditor calls out the double standard. They film the public every day without question. It's a raw back and forth, exposing the imbalance of power and the unwillingness of officers to accept the same scrutiny they impose.
What current day now,
Because
sir?
in the past, previously, police officers have been followed away from police stations. They've been filmed and they've been followed home. Okay, so obviously a lot of police.
Well, for what
officers
somebody
are-
else does, what somebody else does,
Okay,
that's
can you
okay.
see-
But then hang
can you
on,
see why
hang
your
on.
actions
How many
might cause us a
people?
bit of alarm
How many
and concern?
people? Okay.
Can you see that though?
Yeah.
Is that a reasonable?
That's fair
question to
enough.
answer?
That's fair
Can
enough.
you see why?
That's fair enough.
Right.
Now answer mine exactly as I did with you.
Okay.
Exactly as I did with you.
Answer the question.
Okay. I'm doing a lawful activity, but yet you will follow me.
Okay, but you
No. It's just or no.
I'm answering you a question. Okay, let me answer the question. If you're filming it as a tourist in a tourist hotspot, that's fine. If you
Okay.
start filming places that are of notice, like if you go into central London and start filming say that, for instance, a Home Office or Scotland Yard, okay, and you're paying a lot of attention to it, you'll be spoken to, and that's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. You'll be spoken to exactly as you have been here.
But it is our legal right in which to do so.
Right, that's fine. Well, I'm not
Okay.
stopping you filming, have I? I've not taken your phone off you.
Well,
Now the officers shift tactics, pulling out the national security card. They argue that filming could put officers at risk, citing terrorism and surveillance concerns. But the auditor won't let that stand. He makes it clear that the law gives him the right to record in public, regardless of what others might do. The pressure is squarely back on the police.
Here
Yeah.
now, okay, just so you're aware, this will be uploaded body-worn footage onto your computer. Okay, that'll be stored on file. Okay, on PC 5197 Charlie
that's fine.
Oscar.
I just
okay?
want to answer
We've
you
got
one
no
more
further
question, sir.
questions from
Well,
you.
I
Okay,
will,
you're
no,
talking
sir.
about your
I would like
business,
to ask
okay?
you one more question.
Have a nice day,
I would
sir.
like.
Take care.
See, so why won't you answer one more question? I will tell you why. Because you know what I'm doing is lawful. So it's that simple, sir. That's why you walked away and you would not answer that last question. Because you know what I'm doing is lawful. It's that simple.
At this point, the officers start backing away. They refuse to answer direct questions and end the conversation, while the auditor points out exactly why, because they know what he's doing is lawful. Their silence speaks louder than words, exposing the weakness of their stance and leaving the auditor holding the stronger ground.
So, and you do have an attitude problem. So, I'm sorry, I know that wasn't you, sir, okay, but your colleague does have an attitude problem. Oh, you're not speaking to me. Okay, well then that's your problem as well, sir. Okay, that is what you get, okay, arrogant armed officers, okay, that really believe that they are the bee's knees, okay, an absolute fucking bunch of tic-tacs. Okay, so that is the actual interaction that you get at Limehouse. Okay, so you come to Limehouse, okay, and this is the actual welcome that you get. Okay, so partially threatened that he could take my phone, etc. and so on. Well, I would love to see that happen. Okay, if somebody decides that he wants to do that, then that's down to him. As I said, I will let them make the actual mistakes, not me, them. So, and as you can see, he can't stop me doing what I'm doing, and I will carry on and do what I do.
The auditor now goes on the offensive, calling out the arrogance and poor attitude of the officers. He slams their aggression and mocks their inability to justify their behavior, turning the tables by labeling them as the ones who are truly out of control. This is the emotional peak of the encounter, raw frustration laid bare on camera.
Okay, so as I said, whether or not it's down as an actual closed police station or not, it is still a metropolitan police station. It is still public property, and we're well within our rights to still be here. Okay, so as you can see, guys, that is the way that it turns out. Okay, so what I'll now do is I'll walk down to the other side of the police station and just see whether or not there's anything down there. So, as I said, that was a really, really lovely, lovely welcome, okay, from East London's finest, or should I say, not so finest. But, yeah, The aggression of that officer, absolutely unbelievable. He tried to put it down as that being his tone. There's no way on earth that was his normal tone. Because if that was the case, how the hell did he ever become a police officer?
The closing scene has the auditor reflecting on what just happened. He questions how such aggressive officers are even vetted into the force, and why accountability is avoided at every turn. His frustration echoes what many viewers feel, and he leaves us with a powerful reality check on policing culture. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.